Hi, I'm Dave Longtime, and welcome to another episode of Romancing the Stove. We are doing a salmon dish for you tonight, and this is a very quick and easy and very tasty salmon dish. We're going to use, you can see we have some beautiful Atlantic salmon fillets. Unfortunately, these are farm-raised salmon. When it comes to Atlantic salmon, they've been so overfished that now the only thing available in Atlantic salmon is farm-raised salmon. So that's what we're going to use today. But we're going to use tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. We're going to use asparagus. We're going to use spatula noodles. I know I've mentioned these in the past, but these are just fantastic, and we're going to make them again today. It's going to be an intricate part of this dish. So if you'll stay with us, we'll get to this right now. Okay, so first of all, we're going to put on these noodles because they're going to take about 20 minutes to cook. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't really have measurements for you because this is something that I'm only cooking dinner for two, but these are incredible noodles, and people go back for more. So I'm just going to put a couple of handfuls in here, just like so. Okay, I'll put those off to the side. Now I've got boiling water on here right now, and I've salted it. Just to cut down on the time of this video, I've already got that boiling. Now I am going to take some asparagus. I've got fresh asparagus, and this is really going to be good also. We don't need a lot of this, and it's basically going to not only for the vegetable, but we're going to use this to spice up the look of the plate a little bit. And that's probably about all we're going to need right now. So the noodles take about 20 minutes. The asparagus, I'm putting those in salted water right there. I'm going to go ahead and boil those till they're tender. And now I am going to put my salmon on. And like I say, right there, leave the skin on. Okay. We're going to season that, and like you can see, I have my seasoning in separate containers again because I don't want to contaminating my my spices when I get a lot of it there. So, like so. Okay. And one other thing I forgot to mention in our ingredients, and I love these, I hate to ever leave these out, is our artichoke hearts, our quarter artichoke hearts. They will taste so great in this, it's phenomenal. So with this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lightly season my salmon. And I use a seasoned salt. I'll use a little bit of pepper here. Okay, and this only takes about 12 minutes to cook. So before I get started, I want to show you, I use my cherry tomatoes, and I've got most of them cut already. But all we're doing is we're cutting these in half lengthwise. Nope, just like so. Once in a while they get away from you. Just like that. And now we have all our tomatoes ready. We've got our artichoke, our cilantro. Our cilantro. Do not, if you want to try this dish, do not get dried cilantro from the grocery store. You'll regret it. Fresh cilantro is just incredible. You can smell it. It's like smelling a new mowed lawn. You can smell that and just love that smell. So basically, I love a lot of cilantro. We're just going to chop that up. And I've taken probably about half of the bunch that I have there. I bought a package of cilantro, fresh cilantro, and I've used approximately half of it. That's the measurement I have for you. Okay, so now I'm going to take my salmon, I'm going to put it in the oven, and like I said, it's going to take approximately 12 minutes. So I've got my asparagus on, I've got my, my noodles on, and everything is ready. So we're going to take a little break right now. We're going to pause, and we'll be back to you in just 1 minute. Okay, welcome back. So now our noodles are done. Our asparagus is done. I'm going to make a sauce to put on the top of this salmon. So what I've done is I've melted a half a stick of butter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire this back up. Okay, my butter's melted. I'm taking my tomatoes. I want my tomatoes they're going to cook probably until the skins are almost ready to pop off them at this point when they're ready. I'm taking my artichoke hearts, and these are going to make just an incredible part of this sauce. Okay, I've got those in there. I'm letting that start to saute there. I'm going to season that up just a bit. So I'm taking a little more seasoning salt right there. Okay. Put a little pepper in there. Just like so. And it's just a couple pinches. It's, you're seasoning this to taste. So don't worry about, Okay, we're getting that looking real nice there. Like I said, I've used a half a stick of butter, and all these tomatoes and the artichoke heart are sauteing in that, and that's going to make for a fantastic sauce. In the meanwhile, we're going to take our noodles and we're going to run those into a little small colander, drain the water off it. Nice. We're going to put those right back in there. So we've got our drained noodles. They're ready to go. Tomatoes, our artichoke hearts have only been on probably about a minute right now. It's not going to take long. We'll give it another minute, and we're going to be able to go right back to that. Our salmon, in the meantime, is done. So I'm going to pull that out of the oven. Now, salmon is real. What's the word I'm looking for? It's real flaky. And that's one thing. It's hard to cook salmon wrong. So all you have to do is take your finger and press on it, and if that starts coming apart like that, you know that salmon is perfect. You don't want to overcook it. So, like I said, it only takes about 12 minutes for that salmon to cook. And now, what we're going to do next, I've got some whole cream. So, I am going to use whole cream in the sauce. And I don't want to pour it in real quick. What I did forget to get out here was a whisk. So, now that we've got that in there, and like I say, depending on how much of this sauce you like, I'd probably put, 3/4 of a cup of cream in there. And I'm going to let that mix well. In the meantime, don't want to forget this. One of the most important things to make this sauce taste great is the cilantro. There we go, just like that. And we're almost done. Get that stirred in real well. Oh boy, that's just looking fantastic right now. Not only is this going to be a quick, simple meal, but it is unbelievably tasty. I'm going to taste that, see how I like that sauce. Oh, unbelievable. That tastes so good. It's just fantastic. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to plate this. Like so. See, now, everybody screws up once in a while, and you can see that I have right there by not oiling that pan before I put it in. Because with this, you can eat the you can actually eat the skin. You can see these. Let's just a little sample for the cook. Now, one of the things that if you have leftovers, you can always use this for omelets in the morning, and eggs. One little taste I'm going to put in here. I'm going to finish off my sauce with some lime juice. Fresh limes. Ooh, that's just going to give it that little extra flavor. Just like that. Okay? Once again, we're going to take our noodles. We're going to plate them like so. And get this other piece here. We're going to plate that like so. Like I said, these noodles are very good tasting. Don't worry about making too many. It's easy to go back to them. We're going to put some asparagus on there. We're not real worried about how it is. This is just like that. We're kind of doing this for cosmetics as much as we are the taste, because asparagus really tastes good in this also. There we go. Now, the last thing I need here is, let me grab a spoon. You know what? There we go. Okay. And we're just going to plate this right on top. You can see those tomatoes are so beautiful. The artichoke hearts and that cilantro just make this look incredible. This is just a wonderful dish. Like I say, now the only thing I have left to do is to bring my beautiful wife Annette over here, and I'm going to have her try this while we're right here. So come on over here, babe. I want you to be the first to give this a try. Go ahead. Get a little bit of everything in there. Get the tomatoes, the artichoke hearts. And that sauce is fantastic, isn't it? It's such a simple sauce, and it just makes for a elegant looking dinner. The most expensive thing was the salmon. I actually didn't get a whole fillet today. I got just a couple salmon pieces because it was just a net night that we're having dinner tonight. So it's a great way to impress somebody. So impress the one you love with a great dinner. And have a good day. This is Dave signing off.